What's cooking, everyone? I'm sure you know what wontons are, as they are a pretty big staple to Chinese cuisine, plus there are hundreds of different recipes on how to make them. Well, if you're lucky enough to stumble on Balbe's video, consider yourself fortunate because I'm about to share the greatest wonton recipe with you guys. You're welcome. I'll also be including a specific wonton dish known as红油抄手, which is spicy oil and wontons, and also my favorite way to eat them. But of course, you can use these wontons for anything else. I'm going to show you how to make them, wrap them, cook them, step by step, easy peasy stuff. If you want to continue to get top-notch Balbe recipes, be sure to subscribe right now, or else.
せーのでもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心は進化するよもっともっと
Okay, Balbes, let's get to it. We're gonna start with our incredible filling, which includes these yellow chives, which really can't be substituted for anything else, although you can use green chives, but the texture is a lot tougher. Chinese celery is ideal, but you can use regular celery if they're tender enough. Some good, tubby pork fat, and some shrimpies. Let's get chopping. Starting with a few slices of ginger, which we're gonna mince extremely finely. We can't have any unwanted chunks of ginger ruining that delicate taste of our wontons, so make sure you mince it well. Just like that, and save half for a sauce later. Next we got scallions, and we're only going to be using the bottom half since it's got the most intense onion flavor. Same exact thing with the ginger, just mince this very finely. Mince, 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 mince. And we'll use one full scallion for the filling and also save another scallion for the sauce. We can't waste the top half, so we're just going to cut this into diamonds and use it as our garnish. Easy peasy. And next we got a handful of Chinese celery, which isn't that much, but we just need this for a little bit of a crunch texture. And we don't have to dice this that fine because you still want to maintain that crunchiness. Just like this. Beautiful bunch of yellow chives, which is a delicate ingredient, so you want to cut it kind of big or else it's just going to lose its consistency. Can't be wasting this top-notch stuff. That's what I like to see. Alright, onto the shrimpy boys, which we gotta clean real quick by first cutting the top half of the shrimp just like this. Check for any unwanted disgustingness, and grant them a nice cold shower. Only squeaky clean shrimp are allowed in my wontons. Drain them well and make sure that they're pretty dry for the next step. You can also use a paper towel if you need. Onto the execution board, we're going to give these shrimps a big fat smack. Get them all flattened out. Then we're just going to go a rough chopping side by side a couple of times. And our shrimp is done. Time to mix. Throw that into a bowl, give it a little egg friend so it's not lonely. Just the white part though, we're gonna save the yolk for later. Throw in our minced gingers and scallions and just complement that with a bit of spice, just 1/2 teaspoon of chicken powder, salt, and white pepper. Unleash your inner tiger claw, and this is how we're gonna mix it. And just go for it. Start slow until everything gets well combined and much easier to mix. And now with some speed and power. You want to mix this until it feels sticky to the hand. Once you feel that, throw in the pork fat, and continue the claw mixing until everything is well combined, sticky, and feels kind of paste-like. Now, this is a key step for tenderizing and combining. Pick up our mixture and throw it down with some passion and intensity. Repeat this a few times and I promise you, our meat is going to be tender as heck. Once that's done, we can finally throw in our delicate vegetables. We're going to top it off with some fragrant sesame oil, of course, and some cornstarch. At this point, since we have our delicate vegetables, we're just going to give this a very light mixing just to combine everything well. You don't want to overwork this at all. Transfer that into a smaller bowl for cleanliness, and we're done with the most incredible wonton filling ever. Let's make them. For the assembly station, we need some wonton wrappers. These should be available at most Asian grocery stores. The egg yolk from before, which we'll be using as glue, and a small butter knife as our weapon of choice. Place a wrapper, diamond shaped, and get just a little bit of filling and smear it on the middle. And now we're going to use our egg yolk and rub just a little bit around the filling. Create a pocket with your thumb and index finger and just place the wrapper in the middle with the filling right in the pocket. Now, carefully push down with your knife while pinching your thumb and index finger closer together. And make sure you don't puncture a hole on the bottom either. And when you get to the top where there's no filling left, give it a nice pinch and squeeze. Squeeze it hardcore. Beautiful money bag wonton, my favorite method. You can always use little adjustments to make sure that it's secure and change it up. This one looks like a tree sapling. Kinda cute as well. I like her. Another way to make wontons, start the same exact way, but this time rub the yolk on the upper perimeter of the wonton. Just like you see here. And carefully fold it up like a triangle. You can fold it evenly or leave little flaps like this, which I like for aesthetic. I'm turning it just to give you a better point of view for the next step. Rub a little bit of yolk on your side of choosing. And now we're going to take both flaps and fold them into each other, kind of underneath the filling so you get a ball sticking out. And then just make sure that the sticky side is on the bottom when you glue them together. Bam! The golden nugget, beautiful as well. The best way to cook wontons is to steam them because then the skin maintains this very tender consistency. Super yummy stuff. But you can also boil them, of course. Onto the steamer for about 6 to 9 minutes, and if you're boiling them, even quicker than that. And now for the big reveal. Straight stunning, 10 out of 10, 3 thumbs up, Baobei wontons. Time to make our spicy wontons, aka Hong Yo Talso. And here's the remaining ginger and scallions that we saved from earlier. And of course we gotta bring out the Hello Kitty sauce bowl and throw in some minced garlic. Add in our finely minced ginger and scallions. Of course our iconic Baobei chili oil. You can substitute soy paste with soy sauce, but if you do so, just be sure to add a little bit more sugar. Now mix up that good stuff. And I can already smell how absolutely amazing this sauce is about to be. Oh yeah, this is the stuff. This is what your taste buds have been craving this whole time and you just didn't know it. And as always, enjoy the assembly. Itadakimasu. This is some serious god tier wonton right here. The filling is absolutely perfect. Shrimp and pork fat for that intense meaty flavor. Yellow chives is just a one-of-a-kind ingredient. Don't miss out on that. Small crunch from the celery with all the other different flavors combined. You really can't ask for anything more. I'm telling you, this is it. This sauce is straight fire, and I mean that in a spice and flavor way. If you don't know already, this recipe can make up to 50 to 100 wontons. Because why would you want to make just 10 to 20 when you can just make 100, freeze them, take them out anytime you want, and then cook them? Wontons on the go, anytime. Family and friends will be happy. Everything is good. I don't know anybody who wouldn't want to be gifted a full plate of Baobei wontons. Let's be real. Another absolutely amazing recipe that you can add to your collection. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe so I can continue to make amazing recipes and videos for all of you. And chop that like button too.
ふわふわるふわふわり